to my video. Sorry. In this time, I'm going to talk about the MLB playoffs 2023. My prediction. So today finished the 2023 regular season MLB. We today was played the games of 162 the game 162, where we have some surprise. Where in the American League, the Houston defeated A1 to Arizona Diamondbacks, and the Texas lost 1-0 against the Seattle Mariners, and Houston won the American West Division, and the Texas got the second wild card, and the Arizona lost against the Houston Texas, and they lost the fifth set, and they got the third set wild card, and the Marlins the second wild card. But first, how all the standings finish. You can see the best team were the Baltimore. You can see the Baltimore. Here the regular season. Wait a minute. Sorry. Oh, well, I'm going to give you the sorry the MLB standings. How the standard finish in both sorry in both the leagues. In the American League in the East, they won in the Baltimore Orioles, the best team, and the Tampa Bay and the Toronto qualify as a wild card, and Yankees and Boston were eliminated. This was a failure for the Yankees because they missed the playoff for first time since 2016 in the Central Division. The Minnesota Twins won the division. They are the third set in the American League, and Detroit, Cleveland, White Sox, and Kansas City were eliminated from playoffs. And here it was a surprise because remember that the Cleveland and Guardians were fighting against the Minnesota to win this division, the Central Division, but they lost it, and they failed to the third position. And in the West Division, the Houston Astros won it in the last game today. They won it against the Texas Rangers, and the Houston won the division. I think they for for tier or four consecutive year, and the Texas qualified after 7 years that they didn't, but they were leading this division for two consecutive weeks, and the Seattle lost they were fighting to playoffs, but they lost the opportunity in the yesterday or the last Friday, and they were eliminated alongside the Los Angeles, Anaheim, and the Oakland. That was the worst team of the regular season. And in the National League in the East, the Atlanta won it. They were the best team in the National League and in all the MLB. So if they qualify to the World Series, the World Series will start in Atlanta. Philadelphia was the best wild card, and Miami was the second best wild card. And the Mets are one of the disappointments of the season, and are eliminated alongside the Washington in the Central Division. The Milwaukee Brewers won this division, and Chicago Cubs fought until yesterday. They didn't qualify, but they were fighting a lot alongside the Cincinnati that they were fighting a lot, but they couldn't. And in the last month of the week, they lost the opportunity to qualify to the playoffs, and they were eliminated alongside the Pittsburgh and St. Louis. Los Dodgers won this division against the West Division. They have won this division in the 10 out of the last 11 season, and they qualify as a second set in the National League. The Arizona qualify as the sixth set in the National League. And San Diego, San Francisco, and Colorado, they were eliminated. San Diego is one of the biggest disappointments of the season, alongside of the New York Mets, because they invested a lot of money to qualify, and they couldn't. And remember that San Diego had a lot of top players like Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis, and Soto, but they couldn't qualify. And let's see now the playoffs. You can see here all the picture. First, the Wildcard Round will be played from this Tuesday to the next Tuesday. They will be played from October 3rd to October 5th. You can see here the games, and then the Division Series will start the next Saturday, October 7. This game will be played from October 7 to to the to October 14, 1 week. In later, the championship series will start from October 15 to October 24, and the World Series will start October 27th to November 4. So the Wildcard Round, I'm going to start first with the National League. The first one will be the Milwaukee Brewers will play against the Arizona Diamondbacks. I think that this series will the Milwaukee Brewers will win this series by 2-1 and qualify to the divisional round. They will play against the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies will play against the Miami Marlins. I think the Philadelphia will win this series 2-0 and qualify to the divisional round against the Atlanta Braves. And in the next in the American League, in the Wild Card round, the Minnesota Twins will play against the Toronto Blue Jays. I think that the Twins will win this game, this series by 2-1, and we play against the Houston Astros. And the last division Wild Card series, the Texas Rangers will play, the Tampa Bay Rays will play against the Texas Rangers. I think that the Tampa Bay Rays will win this series 2-1, and will qualify to the divisional round against the Baltimore Orioles. And in the divisional round, the first series will be between the Atlanta Braves against the Philadelphia Phillies. I think that the Braves will win this series 3-2 and qualify to the championship series in National League. Los Angeles Dodgers will play against the Milwaukee Brewers. I think that the Los Angeles Dodgers will win this series 3-1 and will qualify to the championship series in National League and will face the Atlanta Brewers. And in the American League, the Baltimore Orioles will play against the Tampa Bay Rays. I think he will be one surprise where the Tampa Bay Rays, I think that they will win this series 3-2 and will qualify to the championship series. And the Houston will play against the Minnesota Twins. I think that the Houston will win this series 3-1 and will qualify to the championship series. And I think they will play again a championship series for 5 or 4 consecutive time. And the championship series will be the next in the National League. I think that the championship series will be between Atlanta Braves against Los Angeles Dodgers. I think that in this moment the best team are the Atlanta Braves, and they defeated 4-3 Los Angeles Dodgers, and Atlanta Braves will return to the World Series after 2 years. And in the other side, I think that the Houston Astros will play against the Tampa Bay Rays, and I think that the Houston Astros will defeat the Tampa Bay Rays in 7 games, 4-3, and will qualify to the World Series. And the World Series, in my opinion, will be between Atlanta Braves against the Houston Astros. Remember that this was the World Series 2 years ago, where Atlanta Braves won that series, and I think this will be the same. Remember that the Houston Astros are the reigning champion of the MLB, and they will play, I think, the 4 or 5 World Series in its history, and the 5 or 4 in the last 6 or 7 years. I think that the Atlanta Braves are in this moment the best team in the MLB, and I think that the Atlanta Braves will defeat 4-2 Houston Astros in the World Series, and Atlanta Braves will win the World Series 2023. So here's my opinion and my prediction about what I think is going to happen in an MLB 2023 position. Let's see how many series I am correct or right. See you next video. Chibra.